let's go through the barbell stationary lunge. So stationary lunge is a lunge that we're going to be staying in position. As we unrack and re-rack the bar, it is going to treat it just like a normal squat, but we're going to pull ourselves away from the rack a little bit more than usual, just because we need a little bit more space. So with that bar, we're going to get underneath, take those steps backwards. Now, for the first time, we're going to differ through that Foreman technique today. So we're going to start with one foot out in front into a staggered position. So one foot out front, one foot back. Through the entire stationary lunge, we're going to keep the front foot flat to the ground. From there, our back toe, our back foot here, is going to stay up on the balls of the feet, and we're not going to allow that heel to sink as we go through the motion. So as we go through that lunge stationary, we're in place, we're not moving. We're going to go straight down, making sure that our chest, we're actually going to have a little bit of a hinge or a little bit chest over top of that knee. As we go straight down to the ground, okay, we're going straight back up. So biggest thing is you want a proper distance so that our knee stays at about 90 degrees as we're going straight down and straight back up. So make sure that we move that distance of that back foot or that front foot into a proper position so that we make sure that we are hitting that quad every time that we go through that lunge, okay? Also, when we're going through that stationary lunge, always have about shoulder width apart. The wider that you go, that outside leg or your back leg, the stability leg, is going to want to come in a little bit. We want to make sure we're straight and narrow as we go through that lunge, right? So never want to be way out here, so that way when we lunge, we come in or outwards. Okay, so as we go through, just having a normal base, as good as you possibly can, being comfortable. Also, when you go through that stationary lunge, you don't necessarily have to go all the way down to the ground on that backside leg if you don't want to, but we're thinking that this back leg stays straight at the top. When we're going back down, obviously that bends. If you can't quite get all the way there, at least 90 degrees is good enough, and that front leg is going to stay always bent. So this leg never comes all the way straight, okay? For that reason, if we go straight, we're pushing back onto our heels. As you can see, if I go straight, either this toe wants to come up or this heel wants to go down to the ground on the backside. So through that stationary lunge, right, straight down, straight up, this front knee never goes straight. And that is the stationary lunge.